The most important question we have to face today really is violence. In one sense, Jesus and Paul faced it in the first century and insisted that God was not violent, because the God who is revealed in Jesus is clearly not violent. Jesus himself says that to Pilate when he says, "My kingdom is not of this world." And if he'd stopped there, he would say, "Well, he means it's up in heaven." No, he says, if my kingdom was of this world, the guys would be in here to liberate me. In other words, we'd use force and violence, just like you people did. So a kingdom not of this world is not a kingdom in heaven. It's a kingdom here below which does not use force and violence, which we've never had in the history of the world yet. We've never had it. There's been places, of course, that could stop afterwards because they had established peace by violence. But what you're imagining is the God who is revealed in Jesus is not violent. That's the challenge. Now, if on the other hand God is violent, even a God of postponed violence whose final solution to the problem of evil is to kill the evildoers, but at the end, then we are, I think, really doomed, because we have a violent God and we're called to union with God. Leviticus says, "Be holy as I am holy." And if God is a God of holy violence, H-O-L-Y or W-H-O-L-L-Y, then we're going to be holy, at the same pun, violent. How can we get away from it? God, in a way, justifies us. And if that's the way God is, then what Mrs. Job said years ago is, if God is like that, then all we can do is curse God and die, I suppose, with whatever dignity we can muster. But the revelation for me of the God who is imaged in Jesus is of something that is stunningly radical. A non-violent God? What would that be like? So then the world would have to be non-violent. So we would have to be non-violent.